Greetings and welcome to my World of Tanks video. I had to remake this video because the information I got was incomplete. And some people figured out how to get it, which is okay. But this is the real info on how to get the Panzer 38H in detail. And luckily we figured it out because I had a couple of friends that both of them couldn't get it. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Because they followed the information that I gave them and they didn't get it. And then I figured out the possible solution, and one of the guys who didn't get it, I contacted him. Bing, bang, boom, he got it. So, jackpot. So, let me get you the stuff we need to start on. All right. Okay. Now, I'm on Xbox, but I had a response on my video that it works on PlayStation as well. So there's some similar setup on PlayStation Network. But anyway, what we're going to do here is go to, hey, where is it? There we go, the store. So we're going to go to the store. What we're going to look for, there's two things we're going to look for. World of Tanks, okay? I've typed this in too many times. But, you know, whatever it takes, man, I'm here to help the team. All right. You can see it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. Just in case some kid is following this info, let him follow it correctly. Now, here's the story. It was real funny because one of the guys that I was talking about, he's in ninth grade. And I told him that, the information I got wasn't correct. He goes, oh, the guy lied to you. And I'm like, no, he didn't lie to me. He did it, got it, and we talked about it, and he gave me the information as best as he could recall it. I told him, I go, someone can just give you their honest info, and it can be wrong, but they're not lying to you because they just literally couldn't remember it. And to be honest, I goofed around and accidentally got it, not realizing that I had gotten it myself. So I assumed that his info was correct. So it was mostly correct. That's the thing. He had some of it right and some of it wrong, and that's okay. Now I have all of it right, and we're going to give it to you so you can get it. All right. Now, you see the blue World of Tanks, which is right here, and then to the right of World of Tanks, here is the black one. You need each of these. One has one tank. The other has the other tank. So this is for the T2 Light, which comes from the blue, and the Panzer 38H comes from the black. So let's go here. Let me show you. Okay, now I own both of those, so it's a little bit different. For you, it's going to say, buy this. It's free. So, whatever. There's no strings attached, no sign up, no nothing. You just bing, bang, boom, get it, gone. It's like 2 minutes, okay? So this for me is manage. So what you're going to do is you're going to get to this basic screen. I already have this game. I don't want this game. I have this add-on. This is the one you want. This has the T2 Light. It is the combined might World of Tanks part. Now this is the combined might with the warships part. I don't know what it has because I don't want to play the warship version of tanks. So this is what you download, and when you download it, you hit the thing over here where it says Save Changes, which would be right below the blue highlighted box. All right, real basic stuff. Okay, so that will get you, the blue one gets the T2 Light. It's nothing spectacular, but hey, a free tank is a free tank. We'll take it, And I'll explain to you why it's useful to have this. Now, Panzer 38H comes from the black one, Joint Forces. Again, you'd hit buy. It's free. It doesn't matter. So I have this. I don't have this because I don't want it. And Joint Forces, just the plain Joint Forces is the tanks. World of Warships Legends / dash Joint Forces, that is the ship version. So you want to download, click on this one, install it. And again, it'll be Save Changes right under this blue box. Pretty simple. Couldn't be any easier. So the thing is, let me get back to the garage. All right, this dude here is your American T2 Light. Now, it's, a tier 2 tank. It's not awesome, but it does have one thing going for it that you can use, and I'll show you what it is. Now, it's super fast. Like mine is set for 83. It'll go faster if I put the gas on there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do it just so you can see what kind of speed this thing will get. And that part is the awesome part. Well, that's the mostly awesome part. Get rid of this. Gold gas for speed. And it will show you when back out of here. That dude will go 87 for a T2. I mean, for a tier 2 light tank, that's viciously fast. And it's got a very wide base, which means it doesn't flip over very easily, which is awesome. Now, the thing is, the reason I say go ahead and get both of them is because what you should be using as your primary, once you get a hold of it and start seeing it in action, the Panzer 38H is the primary commander trainer. Now, the advantage you have is this. And I did a lot. In fact, you'll see it on my commander. You can't see it here. Let me show it to you. Commander. Today, I trained on my long haul. I trained this guy up from 1 perk, which was the quick learner, to 4. All right, this was all done during this one long haul mission sequence today, and speaks for itself. We had a tremendous win percentage. In fact, me and 2 of my other friends got together and we ran 3 Panzer 38Hs. We won 5 games in a row, and then we lost 2, but they were 15-man matches. It wasn't us. We weren't the reason they lost. We were the reason we won those other games. But that was vicious. So let's see. What is my Panzer 38H? It takes too long. Let's figure this. Let's go. Tank tier descending. All right. It's something that ends in F. That's 3. We want 2. There we go. No. Wait a second. There we go. So this one, 72 matches, 54 and 18, 3 quarters, 75% win percentage. And that includes both individual single player games with myself or teaming up with my friends. Teaming up with my friends is better. When you're by yourself, you're a little more vulnerable to getting, losses from other teams. It's my highest win percentage tank. It's a vicious tank. Now, the thing is, on the Panzer 38H, when you play a long haul match, and this is very key, that's its strength is the long haul, because your commander training while you're working on cashing this long haul card. And when you get killed, invariably you will die. And when you die, you can dump out of the match instantly, go to a T2 light, and do the same thing. And when the T2 light is either killed or you're done with that, come back, probably your 38H is returned. So with this, what this will do, you can play 38H matches back to back to back to back to back. And anytime you die, you shove in an extra T2 light, and you can get 12 to 15 matches an hour for your long hauls. And it tremendously shortens the time while you're doing those matches. Now, the T2 light is not really a particularly strong tank. Its main superpower is its blinding speed. It's viciously hard to hit. So it's a hit and run guy. He comes up, he buzzes a guy, and gets the heck out of dodge, all right? And then goes and does other stuff and comes back and does it again. You can't stop. If you're in a T2 light, you can't stop, you'll die. It's just that simple. So that is the key, like, symbiosis of those two tanks. On long haul missions, man, you can finish a long haul card in 1 day easy using those two tanks. If you want to make it a little bit, less stressful, 2 days, whatever. Do 37, 30, 35 1 day, 40 the next, whatever floats your boat. Break it up. You can do 25, 25, 25 for one card, and then 3 days to go 25, 25, 25 for the second card. In 6 days, you're done. You got 7 days to do it. But the key thing is, you play those matches, you build up your commanders, and this is the secret to having the things that I have, is I build up commanders and I acquire tanks. We do try to do 2 or 3 or 4 items or goals at the same time. So I do long haul matches and I'm doing commander training matches. I'm getting 2 for 1. And then in this right now, since I've already completed the gingerbread last week or whenever I did for the IS2, I'm getting random gingerbread payoffs. Let's see if I have any recent ones. I know I do. I just don't know what they are. So I'm getting 3 for 1. Plus you're getting the season credit. That's 4 for 1. Now I completed the season already, so I've lost that one. For me, I'm down to 3 to 1. But, whatever. The normal person is getting 4, unless I can think of something else, and then it might be more. All right. Let's see, gingerbread. Got to be something here. Now that's Allegiance experience bonus. We don't care about that. Wow, I'm not seeing any gingerbread. That's really bizarre. Because of my gingerbread, hang on a second. Oh, there it is right here. Challenge complete, sell gingerbread. Reward, 150,000 silver for doing long hauls on top of whatever money I was making. Kablamo, 150,000 silver. That's why I bought an Iron Arnie and equipped it up for 2 million plus. I got the, what do you call it, Object 780 from the season, tier 10 Russian heavy tank. I equipped that up. I got this money here. I'm about to stop this video and go do my IS2 video, equip it up, because I got it right there. Because I'm getting money from the gingerbread challenge 2 weeks after, and it's going to go on for another week and a half or 2 weeks after I got my IS2. I got it early because I was running long haul missions qualifying for the gingerbread IS2, and so I finished that dude in like 3 or 4 days without even trying. Okay, I hammered that dude. So this is the thing. You want to try and do things, multiple things at one time. Now, I could have, pardon me, there is an extra thing I do. So I was doing long hauls, I was doing commander training, I'm doing gingerbread action. I would be doing season, but I'm not because I completed the season. But I also make videos. So there's the 4th one right there. So I'm getting 4 things out of it because I'm doing these things and, using all this to do all these different things. That's the secret. It's not like, oh, dude, I got to do this. And see, now I also have a contract running, which is the Talon. But I'm not working on that right now because if I could have configured this whole thing to work on the Talon, but it goes slower. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. Let me just do this. This is all great. Because I was trying to finish off my long hauls for the week so I could post a video of those long haul cards that I got. That'll be on my This Week in World of Tanks. So that will be good. We've covered all the things. So in long hauls, try to construct your long haul matches as multi-dimensional. If you need help on setting up your commanders, check my other videos. I have videos about how to set up those commander trainers that'll explain everything you need. This video would be much longer if I do it here. So just look for, crew trainers or commanders, because they're very helpful to have the commanders and the tanks set up to where you maximize. Remember, the Panzer 38H, I'll give you the quick version. Use a 3-star commander, like, say, I don't know, maybe you got the Krampus, or maybe you got the Arnold or Mila 3-star commanders. You need a 3-star commander in the Panzer 38H. You add quick learner, because the 3-star is 30% bonus. If you add quick learner, it adds a 10%. So that's 40% for the commander. Then you take the Panzer 38H, which is a 50% tank commander experience, add a enhanced rations, 60%. So you get 60% tank plus 40% commander equals 100%. So you get your 100% for your tank and your 100% for your commander. That's 2 for 1. It's a 200% tank. You get double commander bonus every game. First game of the day, that doubles to 2 times 2, which equals 4 times. All right? Awesome. This is what I do. This is how I have the commanders, and I'm going to show you this. No, that's, sorry, I'm in the wrong. There we go. Commanders. Now, look at on the right side, you'll see the commander perks. 5, 4, 3, 9, 6. I haven't used this commander yet. I'll use it later. 6, 5. Haven't used them. I just put one on there for the heck of it. This is my IS-2. 6, 3. You get the drift here. 7, 6. All right. Another 6. All the single ones you see, like this one, will be shuffled and traded into one of my trainers, either the Panzer 38 or the Sexton Artillery. I did one of each, just to mix it up. Don't get bored. So we do that. There's a 4. There's a 6. 4, 5, 5. You guys don't have this. The reason you don't have this is not. It's not on you necessarily. I have a factory that I use in this game to do commander experience building, and it's the Sexton Artillery and the Panzer 38H. And what I do is I get 4 or 5 in each one and then swap them out and just put them into somebody else. So I can go, hey, you want to play that? I got that. Bam, and I'm gone. All right, there's another 5. This is another commander trainer in a different tank, 6. There's a 4. You start getting the drift. I still have a few more to go. So it's going to take weeks to get them all done. But I do them for long hauls. Everyone does their long hauls. Fine, great. Are you making commander bank like I am? Probably not. You should. You see what the result is, okay? 10 weeks from now, I'll be doing the same thing. Okay? There's a 9. So there's a second 9 commander. There's an 8. She'll be 9, eventually. She's got a ways to go, but I'll swap. What I'll do is I'm going to get the other tank that's close. That's a 7. That was a 7. An 8. You see what happens. Another 8. This guy is close. When this guy hits his 9, I will swap him with the other girl that had 8. And because I use this tank that he's in more, so he's going to get 9 first, and then she gets 9 after him. I'll just swap the tanks out. Because I use them both, but I use one here and the other one up here. And so that's the way it is. This is the personal enjoyment. I'll take care of Bear, 2-dimensional postcard Bear. Another 8. So you get the drift of what's going on here. I have a factory and I manufacture high-level commanders as part of my long hauls. Hey, remember, you're here doing them. You might as well be doing 2 or 3 or 4 things at the same time if possible. work on that season. If you want to do a contract, I call that contract long haul. Sometimes the contract is set up where it's so long, you kind of have to do it. And then what happens is that, you'll collect those long hauls, later in the week, like maybe Saturday, Sunday, Saturday and Monday, depending, everybody's different. And if it's getting short on time, you can just abandon the contract, pump them out, etc. So that's the deal. So hopefully this helped you out a lot. Check out those tanks. Tell your friends. Like the video. Subscribe. And spread the word. Check out my Christmas videos. Those are good. I got other tank stuff that will help you get better. I'll see you guys in the next one.